Night 3 of the Austrian Darts Open Finals Night. Could Peter Wright bring the roar to score a title? Who do you like here? Wade Gezzy 2. Remember they had that feisty showdown on Thursday in the Premier League. All hands on deck here as Jackpot tries to interfere with Sweet Caroline. Would it be the Diamonds Day and another jewel for Ian White? Or would the world number one say, not on my watch, boys. We decide a winner and give congrats today on High Roller Radio. Yes, another stop on the European Tour will come to an end this evening. Ingrats. Hashtag ET5. Who will take it down? One of these Elite 8 will, as we check out the quarterfinal matchups. Strong lineup tweeted at the Redbit 180, making note of Steve Beaton and Peter Wright, the only two here who haven't made a Pro Tour final this year. 5 of the 8, in fact, have already won a title. We thank the Redbit for this as well. The double percentages thus far, MVG topping the list at 48.3%, the Machine next 45.7, then Gezzy at 45.3. The Diamond, your cellar dweller in that department. Luke Jones had his eye on Gerwin Price versus James Wade, a tasty tie. Since the draw was made Friday, tweeted at PDC Cymru, it was always going to happen, wasn't it? In a repeat of that controversial Premier League fixture on Thursday, these two will do it again. What a quarterfinal that should be. Richard Asson, meantime, was anxious for MVG and Peter Wright. Should be interesting, he said. Lots of big games again this evening. Commentator Chris Murphy had his list of things to do at the ready. Watch darts, snooker, and then line of duty. We're watching the darts too, Chris. We were also taking in the pregame festivities, and can you say good darts? The PDC's new MC rocking it. He did a fine job getting the crowd all fired up. Michael Van Gerwen came out all fired up, raced out to an early lead on Snakebite. This double 10 made it 3-0. Not at his best, just a 91 average through 3 legs, but having fun with the fans regardless. How about this from Wright? Single 18, double 18, then this double 16 for the exhibition 86 checkout. Important shot, and he gave it some. He was on the board. Very next leg, what a shot. The 121 on double 18. We got a big roar. Back on serve just like that. Michael took the next 2 with a hold and a break and the big fist pump. Not the greatest of quality as we look at the averages. MVG just 88 now. Wow. Credit to Snakebite. He fought back to force a decider. This his reaction after winning the 10th leg. But Mighty Mike had the darts and used them to close it out. 6-5 your final. His average just below 90. Absolute shizer, he said. I played bad, but Peter was even worse. He then said to the MC, can you make it quick? I have to pee. Classic stuff from the world number one right there. There's our next quarterfinal, a dandy on paper. Adrian Lewis, Daryl Gurney, and Jackpot was in great spirits beforehand. First, smiling for the cameras here, having fun with the crowd, and then on stage, daring to interrupt the Daryl Gurney walk-on music. Not so sweet Caroline from 80. All in good fun. The Englishman got going first. 3 maximums en route to a 3-1 advantage. Gurney, though, would level, landing a timely 140 to get it back on serve at 3-3. It got to 4-4. Another less than stellar contest this. Both players languishing, averaging in the 80s. Gurney here laughing after he found a last dart double 6 for 5-4. He wasn't confident. It would go the distance, and Super Chin would get there in the end. Nothing to write home about, but hey, they all count. Both of us agree, he said. We are both tired and out of energy. 6-4 your final. All right, time for the much anticipated Gezzy Wade 2. They had that contentious Premier League battle on Thursday. No handshakes there. How about this? Gerwin Price acknowledging the fans. Hello, Austria. First time that's happened all weekend, playing the Machine, who's been revving up nicely. But Gerwin's good mood showed early with a quick hold and then a break. But back came Wade with darts like this. He won 3 on the spin. From nowhere, he was up a break. The averages indicate a much better standard than our first 2 games, both in the high 90s. Wade would miss a dart at tops in the 6th leg, allowing the Iceman to level. He make amends, though, the very next leg as he climbed the ladder on the 80 checkout. Beautiful shot, single, double, clutch 2. He then nailed tops again for 5-3. Under pressure again, and he'd close it out for the 6-4 victory. He's one of the top 4 players in the world, Wade said. To get the jump on him is a good thing. Okay, our last quarterfinal pitted Steve Beaton against Ian White, the bronzed Adonis, walking on to the Bee Gees, acknowledging the crowd, and how about this? The Diamond dancing along while waiting to be introed. Who will be staying alive after this one? Well, White struck first blood with a break of throw in the 5th leg. He took out 64 next for 4-2. No problem. Fancy headgear and grats? Yes. Hashtag love the darts. White cleaned it up from there, taking the next 2 as well. 5 on the spin. He was convincing. It feels good, he says. I played a lot better. We're in the later stages. It's good. So then there were 4. Netherlands, Northern Ireland in our first best of 13 semifinal. The pair exchanging holds of throw to start until that is the 4th leg. Wow, Mighty Mike reeling in the big fish for the big reaction, the 170 checkout, and then after back-to-back 180s from Super Chin, MVG took out 164. He took 3 legs on the spin in 11, 12, and 12 darts. That 164 finish from Michael, said Jack Alexander, absolutely incredible. Treble 19, treble 19, bullseye. Gurney did well to get it back on serve at 4-3. He then tossed in this, beautiful, to get the crowd jumping, but he'd make a mess of the doubles, missing several chances, and the Dutchman stole the leg. Gurney would squander more chances the next leg too, and that was it, as MVG carried on for a 7-3 victory. It was closer than the scoreline suggests. Some semi-final that, said the Irish darts fan. Had Darrell taken his chances, it could have been very close. Maybe those 170 and 164 finishes would have killed off some players, but they seem to make Darrell stronger. Serious effort. Stairway to heaven for James Wade? Well, he'd have to get by Ian White first. Got off to a steady start, though, with holds of throw in legs 1 and 3. White countering with holds in legs 2 and 4. Stokes number 1 then landed the first big blow, a 90 checkout to break in the 5th. That was stellar. How's this for a response? Wade with the 144 clutch. White was on a double. At 4 apiece, though, White struck again. Finding his range now, he pushed the advantage to 6-4, and yes, he'd close it out 7-4 your final. So our final is set. There they are. Michael van Gerwen taking on Ian White for all the marbles at the Austrian Darts Open. A jewel of a start for the Diamond. Look at this. Quality. First 4 legs, 3 14 darters and a 12. White won 3 of them. But at 3-2, ouch. He missed the first 2 at double 16 and then hit double 8 instead on his 3rd dart. Costly mistake because Van Gerwen pounced. You see the grimace here. Mighty Mike pulling up his socks on another Euro Tour title. Well, how about this reaction? After a maximum en route to 7-5, he loved it, 1 away now. But what a counterpunch. The 84 checkout from White, the fans loving it, tension mounting, and after the Diamond held, we were off to a last leg shootout. 1 leg for the championship. MVG with the darts, and yes, he'd take it. A thriller, 8-7 your final. Look what it means to him. Tough luck for White, runner-up again. Here's the question. Is Mighty Mike the Tiger Woods of darts, or is Tiger the Michael van Gerwen of golf? Think about it as he sports the coveted green jacket, then celebrates, posing for the cameras too. Winning the title in a great game in front of a great crowd, he said. That's what darts is all about. He's the best, folks. Hannah was happy. MVG, you will never know how much you mean to me, she said. My absolute hero always and forever. Richard Asson summing it up best. Tough day, but the cream always rises to the top. And there he is, Michael van Gerwen, creamed the competition today again. Your Austrian Darts Open champ, MVG, today on High Roller Radio.